Okay, guys, good morning. This one is, I have a real life experience for today. And again, I'm one of those people like, this is integrity, this is the truth, this is my truth. So most people wouldn't share this, but I'm going to. So today, day 19 for me, in the Daily Stoic, it's January 19th, Ryan Holiday again, the Daily Stoic. The subject today is wherever you go, there your choice is. The quote from today is from Epictetus. Remember, Epictetus was the slave who was freed, later became the educator. And here's the quote: "A podium and a prison is each a place, one high and the other low. But in either place, your freedom of choice can be maintained if you wish it so." A podium and a prison is a place, one high, one low. But in either place, your freedom of choice can be maintained if you choose. Recent story. Flew in Friday, right before Christmas. It was going to be the first Christmas I've celebrated since, my family and I separated back in 2015. So quite a long time it's been. And so I'm openly polyamorous. I had ladies fly in from other states, and we're all going to celebrate Christmas together. Well, didn't go as planned, and when you're in the BDSM lifestyle, there will be noise, there will be marks, and when you have neighbors with company who call the police, somebody gets in trouble. But everything there, here's my proof, right? There's me, arrest record. So there you go, there's the truth. Now, everything has been resolved, everything was dropped. I mean, it's really funny, honestly. So the impact of the timing, right? Right before Christmas. So obviously my mind was judges. I'm not going to see a judge until the court's open. When is that going to be? Tuesday. I have to be on a plane Monday to be in my consulting assignment half a country away. If I don't make that consulting assignment, I'm going to miss out on my entire holiday bonus, potentially lose the project, and probably not get another assignment with this company. So I thought to myself, as I sit there in handcuffs in the back of the car, I'm like, I could let this tear me apart right now. I could literally let this eat me alive, be angry, upset at the situation, right? Be upset at losing my bonus, perhaps my project and my assignments. But then I thought to myself, this is your chance to be Epictetus, right? Now you are a slave. And so while I went through that experience, I knew that I couldn't control being there. That was already done, right? I couldn't control being there, how long I was going to be there, but what I could control, and this is true, this is just a couple weeks ago, this is my mindset. So I'm going to make the best of this. I said, so what can I do when I'm here? Well, I had a streak of about 1,140 something days without missing a workout. So I said, wow, there's a courtyard out there. I'm going to move my body. So while I was in jail for those 3 nights in holding, and so I can go in front of a judge, I moved my body. I meditated. I did an electronic detox. I did something that I haven't done in a very, very, very long time. I rested. I rested. And while I was thinking to myself, man, I really didn't want to deal with this Christmas stuff anyway, because it's bad emotions for me. I didn't really want to confront it anyway. I didn't want to spend all the money. I said, so quite honestly, this is a blessing. And I was in there and I was thinking to myself, this is incredible. This gives me a chance to meditate, to refocus, to rest, electronic detox. I said, whatever happens, whenever I end up getting out of here, I will deal with whatever it is. Now, as it turns out, I got out 4 o'clock in the morning on Christmas Day. I got on my flight. I went to my project. I billed my 80 hours for the 2 weeks, and I got my big holiday bonus. Everything was dropped, and all the charges were the silly charges were dismissed. But I had a great experience, And again, so here's the Stoicism, right? So people are gonna see that, and again, I already know my ex-wife probably this got on a billboard in town, But that's great because that doesn't matter to me because I know the truth. I know what happened. It was a good experience to me, and there's where Stoicism comes in. whether your place is high or low, in either place, the freedom of choice can be maintained if you wish it to be so. I choose to be happy. I choose not to let adversity affect me. I choose to see adversity as a win. How can I turn this into a win? How can I learn from this? How can I grow from this? How can I use this experience? And quite honestly, when I was there, I had a chance to connect with some other people and talk and understand their stories. I mean, I was observing the human behavior, how different people reacted to being literally incarcerated. Some guys are the tough guys, some guys are the jokesters, some people hide. And it was interesting. It was a great experience. It really was. And when I was in there, I was polite. I was polite to the corrections officers. I was polite to the other inmates. It was a good experience. And that is the power of Stoicism. It's choice, right? It's understanding what is in your control and what is not in your control. So I'm not even going to read the rest of this from today, because that's really the lesson. Like, that's a real world experience. Like, my entire holiday could have been destroyed, right? If I saw it that way. Things that happen to you are not in your control. Your reaction and the way that you maintain your emotions is. So today's a little bit long, but today's really impactful. And yes, this is full disclosure, right? State of Florida, that's why, right? They have a domestic policy, right? So police are called, somebody has to go. There we go. Let's go. Good experience. Stoicism. I loved it. It was really a good experience, and it's because I embraced the Stoic virtues and principles and mindset while I was in there and found the positive. So again, guys, it's a life experience. Love it. Did not set me back one step, and what it did is it solidified my belief in the Stoic philosophy and implementing those principles into your daily life. Because if what could potentially be seen as a very bad situation for me ended up being a positive, it's because of how I viewed it and my perception of it. And again, I did not miss a workout. So the streak, it's like 1,158 days or something like that. I have not missed a day without moving my body in every condition, because it's a choice. It's a choice. It's in my control. The other external things are not in my control. And because of that is how you find your peace and serenity, right? People try and hide and run in the mountains. Like, I can find it in prison.